What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jimmy, aka Defiiantt, coming at you with what I hope to be my last sort of introduction video, sort of introducing myself to you guys and kind of just giving you the general knowledge pertaining to me. So in this one, again, I'm just tossing up another gameplay I recorded maybe 5 minutes ago. Nothing special, I don't do anything crazy here. I might be uploading the nuke clip I got the other day, not quite sure on that one yet. But let's get into it. I pretty much just kind of want to talk about my sets, like channel plans, my schedule, because I am kind of on a busy, tight schedule, and kind of what I'm going to do in the future to make this channel more pretty, or more appealing to you guys, you could say. But I do want to start with my schedule, just because I feel like most of these topics relate back to my schedule, and I just kind of want to let you guys know my schedule before I just keep having to relate back to it, or, you know, relating forward to it. So between my schedule, I am in school, I'm in high school, I'm currently taking a couple college courses, which means I do get pounded with homework sometimes. I try my best to get it done at school or right when I get home, so I try not to let that get in the way of my, playing or my recording or whatever it is that I'm doing at home. I try not to let that get into the way of that too much. But as for other scheduling goes, my parents are divorced. My parents got divorced at quite a young age. As you can see, I just got the 8 kill streak, but I jumped off the map. I was so disappointed. But my parents got divorced at a young age. This means that, I have to visit my dad at some time, at certain points during the year. And I do have it set up to where I'm supposed to go to my dad's every other weekend. My dad kind of realizes growing up that, I might not be there strictly every other weekend. But there are going to be weekends where I can't upload for you guys, or, there might be a day here or there where, I'm traveling to and from my dad's or whatever it may be. But that kind of will get in the way in the future. Unfortunately, I'm going to try to maybe set up something where I can record a video and just simply have somebody post it for me, just render it, get everything ready, and just have somebody click a button for me when I am away. But that is all going to be figured out. And as sports go, I was in sports. I used to play football, I used to play basketball, I used to play, a couple different sports. But as high school got on, kept moving forward, I kind of just stopped playing sports. Not only because of my interest in, this kind of side of the spectrum in Call of Duty, but just because of the intensity and the, true dedication you really have to give to high school sports. It was pretty much, if you're playing football, you're lifting. Whenever you're not in season, you're lifting every other day with the team. You're conditioning, you're doing whatever it is that you have to do. You're going to the gym. It's just really a full life, year-round dedication, even though it is a fall sport. So that kind of just strayed me away from, really fully dedicating myself to that, because it left no time for other things. And I am a kid, I do want to enjoy life. I am trying to pursue things like this, and that is kind of why I'm here for you guys. So sports really aren't going to be too much of a factor. They used to be, and they're not technically out of the picture yet, but it is something I am still thinking about, and something that I have to mention because it could be a potential factor in the near future. But kind of for my channel plans, my upload frequency, the expected content you guys can be expecting to see. As far as my upload frequency goes, I do want to get onto a upload every day, if not 5 to 6 times a week kind of schedule. I believe staying consistent and making videos is what's going to make them better. It's what's going to bring in more people. It's going to just grow and help me tremendously more if I'm posting nearly every day. I might take a day off here or there just in case something pops up, just in case I have plans. Kind of, you guys understand. It might not be an everyday thing, but it is going to be a 5 to 6 and maybe even 7 days a week kind of thing. It all just kind of depends on that schedule I related to back a couple minutes ago. And the expected content I have for you guys so far, if you weren't in my stream, if you didn't see it on Twitter, I did finally choose an organization to represent. I'm sure you guys will be seeing more of them probably in my videos that, like I said, I have expecting to be posted here soon. But I did choose an organization to play under. It is a youth team, so anybody under 18 was eligible to compete in it. We are a fully funded org. We are planning on attending small LAN events for some grassroots kind of LAN events that, you know, players of Call of Duty under the age of 18 are allowed to attend. You know, by the rules, technically, you know, you have to be 18 to compete at anything major, MLG or UMG related. But I did make this org. I stream for them. I'm hoping to be kind of a content person for them as well as a competitor on their youth team. But like I said, you guys will probably meet most of them and or be, you know, seeing videos with them, whatever it is. If you're in the stream, if you're, you know, if you follow me on Twitter, I can put links for both of those in the description, of course. But for the expected content, I do kind of just want to touch on the ideas and, you know, the topics and the, you know, just the all-around kind of focus that I have planned. I know I kind of talked about it on my first channel, but that was more of a plan for the, you know, long-term future. And as short notice goes, you know, I have been in touch with one of my buddies in real life. He's interested in the YouTube scene. Not going to name any names as of right now, but I have been talking to one of my buddies. And for right now, you know, I am a competitive Call of Duty player. I do enjoy playing the game, but I do know how hard it can be to get noticed in this game. But until summer, where, you know, doing challenges or pranks or whatever it may be for a YouTube channel, summer makes it a lot easier to do those. And right now, you know, it's 20 degrees in Chicago, so it's kind of hard to go out and do these sort of things for you guys. And it's not something I've even tried yet, so I don't even know, you know, what kind of exposure, what kind of growth I could get out of that. But, you know, things that I do have set, I do want to continue playing Call of Duty. I do want to continue posting content relating to this game daily for you guys. And I do think it'll, you know, benefit me. I kind of want to see the growth I can get on this game. I know it is a hard game to grow in, like I just said, but I do kind of want to see where I can get with it, with, you know, staying consistent and, you know, pursuing it like I said I would. So that kind of just goes back to upload frequency. I'm going to be trying to posting every day for you guys, you know, try to switch it up, stay original, you know. But like I said in a prior video, I'm kind of just doing these videos to introduce myself, practicing my editing, just kind of getting used to this scene in general, because it is kind of hard to get used to, especially coming from streaming, where I just start my stream, wait for people to come, talk to them as they, you know, as they talk to me, kind of just like that. But that's kind of the plan for the game. But if, you know, these things don't work out, it is kind of difficult to go pro. It's difficult to gain the exposure. There's so many variables that go into it. You know, this might end up being a Let's Play account. It might end up just, you know, I might make another YouTube for, like I said, pranks. I might just be doing, you know, kind of just your average YouTube stuff and trying to do something with that for you guys. But like I said, it will be mostly Call of Duty content, if not all Call of Duty content. I might be throwing in some random things here and there. As my setup is being finished, I was supposed to get my desk today, but the mailman never showed up, unfortunately. He even called my mom and said he was in the area, but he never even showed up. So once my desk comes in and my LED lighting and I get everything nice and cleaned up, and, you know, from my setup currently to the new desk and to everything like that, the new monitor setup, I'm going to be doing a really nice monitor, not a monitor view, you know, just kind of a setup video showing you guys what I'm working with, because I know a lot of people like those videos, and it is going to be a really, really nice 3-monitor setup. I'm really excited for that video, actually. I'm really even just excited to be playing in it and streaming in it, and I feel like that's going to make it a lot easier for me. But videos like that might be thrown into the mix, but right now for me, it's kind of just been, you know, get on, play with my team, scrim, get better at this game, and potentially, you know, grow that way just from being good and getting stream views and people seeing the YouTube, and just from kind of, you know, getting good can get you the exposure that you want, but getting good obviously comes with practice. So I'm going to try to mix it in. I'm going to try to, you know, keep a healthy balance between, you know, recording these public matches that I just kind of mess around in and talk over them, but I am going to try to, you know, mix stuff in and, you know, make it all more appealing. And you know, you guys can obviously let me know. I know I don't have many subscribers. I know I'm not talking to many people right now, but so, you know, people do give me feedback, and, you know, you guys can obviously request things to see. And for my last point, this is another longer video because I just like to practice my commentating. I like to practice talking to you guys. It is kind of difficult for me, but as for this channel goes, I am going to be, you know, putting up some channel art. I'm probably going to have an outro. I'm going to start making this YouTube look professional. You know, because obviously that brings in more people. It just looks cleaner. It's, you know, obviously more professional. It's just a better thing to be. So I am looking into getting some nice channel art made, you know, a banner, an outro. I don't know if I'm going to do an intro. I don't know if I really like intros. I kind of just like my personal, you know, whatever, like I do in the beginning of every video. But I am going to be trying to work in some things like that. So I do have some big things planned for you guys, and hopefully it will pay off, because this has honestly been something I've been talking about, thinking about for, you know, months and months, and, you know, maybe if not even years, because it's always been something that's, you know, passed through my mind, just, you know, playing this game or playing whatever it is and interacting with people on the internet. And this has honestly been, you know, a journey to get where I am even right now, and I'm not very far. So I'm excited to bring, you know, I'm excited to see where this brings me, and I hope you guys are too. But that pretty much wraps it up for this one, guys. It was kind of another long one. This is like pushing almost probably going to be 12 minutes. And if this video, if my commentating doesn't last, I will just leave you guys with this little bit last of pub. I didn't do so hot, but whatever. It's a public match. I was more just focused on getting something to put up for you guys. But that's been it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I should see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. It's been your boy, Jimmy.